going on, guys? So today I decided to, today's a little bit warmer. It's about 45 degrees right now, gonna be upwards of 50 in a couple hours. I decided that today is probably my best bet to be painting this thing. So today what I'm gonna be doing is painting the engine bay and the hood, the bottom of the hood. I just want it to look good under there. Just finished my second coat now of just the black base coat. I'm gonna stick with that for now. Gonna do another coat of black on here, and then I'm gonna be going glitter gold for the paint. Haven't done the primer yet here, still doing a little bit of masking off and getting everything ready to go here. But the hood I'm definitely gonna get into, and we'll see how it comes out on the hood. Alright, so this is what I'm gonna be going with, this Rust-Oleum glitter stuff. I'm gonna do it on the hood first. I got primer, my black base coat, everything's good to go there. So I'm gonna try the hood first. I'm really curious to see how it turns out. If it really doesn't turn out well, then I'm gonna sand it all down and do something else. So the hood is sort of the test to see, if I'm gonna be doing the same thing to the actual inside of the engine bay, because this is going to be a lot more difficult to paint. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and try and do this, and we'll see how it comes out. Alright, so I laid the first coat of glitter on. I am not very happy with how it came out, to be honest with you. It did this like cracking thing, and I'm not sure if that's because it's too cold or if the base coat didn't dry enough and it kind of, yeah, so it's still smooth to the touch, so it didn't, like, you can still paint over that and you'll never see it, but yeah, that is definitely gonna need, I'm gonna wait for that to dry a little bit. We'll try another coat of that glitter and we'll see how that looks. Not happy with that at all right now, but alright, so I did coat number 2. Still very unhappy with the results. Tons of this cracking, whatever that is. I definitely waited plenty of time for that base coat to dry. You can definitely see that the base coat is black. It's thick. I'm gonna try and just sand out the troublesome spots and then try painting the glitter on it again. Just by the way that this is coming out, I don't think that I'm gonna be able to do that in here. I don't know if I want to even risk it. I did manage to lay some primer down today, which is good, and the one thing that I did notice was that there's a lot of little areas, like, a lot of little areas in here that I'm not going to be able to get the paint to go into. So it's not going to be perfect by any means. And that's another reason why I don't think that glitter gold is the best course of action for under the hood, like in here. Alright guys, so I actually got a lot done today. The results came out pretty good. I was able to make the bottom of the hood look 10 times better than it did. So I got that. Yeah. That looks way better. It's still not perfect. Granted, it is under the hood. It's not like this is, gonna be on a bumper or something. But it came out so much better. What I did was I just waited a day, and then I just sprayed another can of that glitter stuff on there. Not the biggest fan of how it lays on. It's a little uneven at some parts. Like, you could see, like, right there is a little bit lighter than maybe like right there. So it didn't lay on as evenly as I would have hoped. The coverage was not ideal, but it came out decently well. Right now I'm clear coating it, and the engine bay actually came out 10 times better than I had hoped for. I went all black in it, decided I wasn't going to do the glitter gold under here, just stick with black. So this here was the paint that I ended up using. It ended up working out so well. I loved how thick it laid on, because there were a lot of spots that I literally sanded with a wire brush, and it laid on so thick that it almost covers up all the imperfections. And I am extremely ecstatic about how this came out. The way that the engine bay came out, I still need to clear this as well. I'm just gonna let the base coat have another, couple minutes to dry here so I can start laying on the clear. Again, not perfect, but compared to how it used to be, it looks really good. Now the other thing I started doing today as well, we don't have very many warm days left. It's 45 degrees outside right now, 46. So it's not ideal painting temperature, but I figured not a lot of warm days left, so get as much done as I can. I also did my wiper arms, did the 2X gloss black on that, as well as some clear coat. I did my motor mount. So again, not perfect, but it's gonna look a whole lot better. And then I used some of this stuff here for plastic, because regular paint doesn't adhere very well to plastic. It has a tendency to chip and flake and whatnot. So I used plastic paint, and I did some trim pieces, a little bit of orange peel, nothing crazy in there, but it looks so good compared to what it used to look like. It looks like, if you're like at least a foot away or 2 feet away, it looks like a brand new piece of plastic, and that is absolutely what I was going for. I can't wait to start reassembling everything. Very excited that the painting is just about over. I've been working for, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 weeks now, trying to find days and doing prep work and really trying to get everything the way I wanted it to. I'm about ready to start tearing into the motor. First thing I'm gonna do is take the tranny off, and I'm gonna look at the condition of the clutch, look at the condition of the flywheel. I'm gonna start there, but I'm just so excited that this is all done. Now I can just start reassembling some of the little stuff. I can put the hood back on, hopefully like tomorrow or so, when everything's all dry, take all the tape off. I'm sure there's gonna be a couple spots that are gonna need a little bit of touch up, but for the most part, especially since I didn't even take out the fuel lines or the wiring harness, I was just trying to kind of paint around that, tape it off. It came out really well for what I was doing. So overall, I'd say probably 8 or 9 out of 10 out of what I was expecting to accomplish with rattle can paint at 45 degrees. So cool. Yeah, that looks really clean, really good. So that's the underside of the hood. Came out great. Inside of the engine bay came out pretty good. A little bit harder to get this perfect, but it came out good enough. You're not going to see most of this, obviously. And then the wheel well here, because I'm going to delete my little fender things. We got truck bed liner all on the inside of the wheel well. Came out really good, really stoked on that. And lastly, we got the trim pieces. Came out really good as well. Alright, so that's it for this video, guys. Again, thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe for more. Next video, I'm going to be starting to tear into the transmission. Not going to actually take the transmission apart, but probably take the clutch apart, the throwout bearing out. I'm going to be doing some other little things, probably the thermostat housing and possibly even the cams, but that's all later to come. Thank you again, and have a good Thanksgiving.